I'm Dr. Broadway's patient coordinator, Nicole, and I've been with him for over 9 years now. But prior to that, I did come to him as a breast augmentation patient. One of the reasons I decided to get breast augmentation is because I've always been an athlete, and I always felt like I was very small-chested. It was one of the parts of my body that I couldn't change no matter how hard I worked out or anything else. And the more I worked out, the leaner I got and the less breast tissue I felt like I had, which is great when you work out, but then in regular life, when you want to be in clothes and you want to have more curves, you want to be a little bit fuller, that was one of the reasons that I decided to move forward with the procedure. I was lucky enough a few years after my surgery, Dr. Broadway reached out to me and asked me if I'd be a part of his team, and I've been with him ever since. Now that I've been with him for over 9 years as his primary patient coordinator, I've worked with a lot of women, I've answered a lot of questions, and I understand their fears and hesitations going into surgery because I had those same questions as well. One of the most common questions I get is, can I still be as active after surgery with my implants? And I'm always here to tell women that we have a lot of athletes that come to Dr. Broadway, they do have breast augmentation, and they're just as good at whatever sport they participate in after surgery as they were before. As long as they go at the natural size, which is something that we will help them with at their consultation, then the level of fitness that they compete at should not be affected after surgery. Over the last 5 or 6 years, I've become an elite athlete and I compete in marathons, and I've placed in a number of marathons in Colorado and outside of Colorado, and my implants have never interfered with anything that I've wanted to do.
4, 3, 2, 1!
I love the way that running makes me feel. It makes me stronger mentally, physically. It makes me feel like I can conquer anything else in the world. So this last year, I missed the Olympic time trial qualifier by 4 minutes. And one of my goals for the future, 2016, is to hopefully be able to shave a couple minutes off my marathon time so I can make that Olympic time trial. One of the things I love about having breast implants is when I'm not racing or I'm not working out, I still feel like I can be sexy and have curves and fill out clothes. Because when I get into my really high mileage week, 65 plus miles a week, I get really lean, and my breast tissue is one of the first to go. So I'm glad I can go home at night, put on a shirt, and still feel sexy and still feel feminine. But I do like for women who are very active to come in and say, I work out a lot, I lift a lot, I run a lot, and am I still going to be able to do that after breast augmentation surgery? And I like to be able to turn around, and I don't usually say it, but Dr. Broadway usually says, well, this is one of the top marathon runners in Colorado, which makes me feel really good. But at least that helps the hesitation and the fear for them that yes, absolutely, you can have the implants and you can still be active after surgery. It won't slow you down.
2:51:24 from Englewood, and I know her from the Kaiser Permanente Colfax Marathon because she's won it twice, I think. Nicole, cheer!